So, you just bought Hytale and you're starting your journey, so here's some tips to help you survive and progress faster. So, number one is food buffs. They're very important in the world of Hytale, because while exploring, you'll find several different types of enemies and you most likely take some damage here and there, and you will notice that your life doesn't regen on its own. But to regain life, you must eat food or drink potions. But food is the best, because each type of food gives you different types of buffs that last longer depending on the quality of the food, and you can make several tons of food along the way. Next up is sprinting. Yes, you can actually sprint faster than normal in Hytale. And how do you do this? Well, you can have some daggers as a weapon, and you can actually take advantage of its charge attack. You see, if you charge attack with the daggers, you gain a movement speed, dash forward, and if you just spam jump and sprint, you actually take advantage of that momentum and you just travel along much faster. And you can also, if you time it well enough, jump higher, which can make you cross rivers or even get up into high ledges. Hytale also has fall damage. You need to be careful, but you can negate some fall damage if you hold control when you're actually getting to the floor, and you avoid some fall damage. Not all of it, but some. Next up is Essence of Life. Yes, this is actually quite easy to get if you know what you're doing. So basically, when you're up and about, you'll find some villages which you can farm several different types of plants, and you can actually pick them up to get the plant and a lot of Essence of Life. And the essence can then be traded in to the trader to get some extra food or even recipes. Now let's talk about loot. In Hytale, you definitely want tons and tons of loot, and if you're lucky to find one of these buildings in the starting zone, it has tons of loot. But if you go right into it just from the get-go, it's gonna be a hard fight, but it's definitely doable. You can also just use the edges of the building to actually get up, loot some chests, and don't even have to fight nobody. But if you want to take them on, you can also just lure them out of the building one by one, and then you can pick them off one at a time and make your way through the building. And all the way to the top, you'll find some mages, and they make this part a lot harder because they tend to do a lot of damage, and they're also ranged, and at the start you may not have a bow, so be careful when you get to the top room. And at the bottom of the tower, there's usually a basement that has a loot chest, and who knows, maybe it has the weapon upgrade you've been missing. Next up, some animals. If you go to the farmer's bench, you can actually craft a little bit of a crate. And you can use this little crate to actually pick up some small animals, not the big ones, the baby ones, and then you can take them onto your home and keep them as pets. Hey, don't throw your old loot away, you might just want to salvage it to get some of the materials back and then reuse them to make anything new. Hides is definitely one of the most needed items in Hytale, and you need lots of it. And where do you get them? Easy. If you need heavy hide, you can get it by killing bears. If you need medium hide, you can get it by killing wolves, and the light hide is basically from any other animal in the wild. But hey, there's some quick 10 tips for you guys. If you have more tips, feel free to let them down below in the comments, and let me know also how you guys are enjoying Hytale. That's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't, and see ya in the next one. Bye!